Hello, welcome to another episode, viewers and subscribers. We're over to the 400 meters semifinals for girls, and this is the under 17. The 100 meters this morning was a little bit of a mix-up because it appears the coverage that they were expected to bring, they started it a little bit late. So a lot of fans are furious, but it's fine. The show must go on. It has never stopped us before. So the starters for the first one is Testi Lepori, Amari Munya out of Bermuda, Kaya Eisen out of Trinidad, Tyra Fenton out of Antigua, Trisha Lee Sutherland out of Jamaica, Alexis Roberts, Bahamas, and Samara Noel out of Grenada. Okay, so those are your starters for the 400-meter dash, and this is the under 17 for girls. They're on their marks. And they're off. So this is the 400 meters under 17, and remember, this is the semifinals, okay? So Jamaica's Trisha Lee trying to take an early lead as we approach just about 200 meters in this race. 400 meters, folks, one time around the field. So Trisha Lee from Jamaica in the lead as Antigua approaches, Trinidad approaches. Final 100 meters. Can she get this done? Goes into extra gear. And remember, preliminaries for this one, or as some may say, it's the semifinal. So Trisha Lee out of Jamaica, second. In first place, Antigua and Barbuda. So Jamaica second in this semifinal number one for the 400 meters girls under 17. Tyra Fenton out of Antigua wins in a time of 56.27. Big up Saskia. Big up Track Diamond. Big up everyone in the comment section. Thanks for joining us today as we seek to bring you coverage of the CARIFTA games. The timing is a little bit off, folks. Grenada, sorry. Grenada is 1 hour ahead of Jamaica. Okay, so Grenada is an hour ahead of Jamaica. So currently in Grenada, yeah, it is on Sportsmax. Grenada is 1 hour ahead of Jamaica. So for those watching the schedule and saying, hey, I missed it, Grenada is 1 hour ahead of Jamaica. So the coverage that was actually brought, it actually started a little bit later Jamaica time. So we didn't get to see the 100-meter heats. Okay. So the 400-meter semifinals for the CARIFTA games. All right, so now we have semifinal number 2. We have semifinal number 2 as the athletes are getting their blocks ready. John Powell, big up yourself, John. Mini Mike, big up. Big up everyone in the comment section. Remember, as soon as you hop on, smash the like button. If you're new to Halftime TV, subscribe to the channel as well. So Ian, Grenada is 1 hour ahead of Jamaica, so the coverage actually wasn't brought on Sportsmax, so they started a bit late. So the start list: Emma McIntosh out of Grenada, Cassia Paul out of St. Lucia, Marissa Thomas, Guyana, Nastasia Fletcher, Jamaica, Keizra Thomas, Bahamas, Nell Thomas out of Bahamas as well. 100 run already, yes. Yeah, so what happened, it appears the coverage for Sportsmax was scheduled to start at 10 or 9 Jamaica time, but the uh 9 Jamaica time, yeah, 9 Jamaica time, which is 10 Grenada time. So when Sportsmax started bringing coverage, it was actually gone. All right, so they didn't actually see the heats. Okay, yeah, and imagine we're relying on them, eh? We were relying on them. But nonetheless, don't worry about it. We have we have the the 100 meters to come later on this evening. The 100-meter semifinals. So you'll be able to see the semifinals. So don't worry about that. So for those wondering, hey, what happened? And I know a lot of you are, you'll be able to see it later on. All right, so we're sharing the morning schedule. This is where we're at now, the 400 meters, and this is the final event before, well, these are the final events they before they take a break from the morning session. Okay, so I hope you can see it on your screen. Where to watch? All right, so if you're interested in watching it, you can watch it on Sportsmax, you can watch it on ZNS, um, you can watch it on CBC. Hold on, let's see if we can pull it up here. All right, so let's pull it on your screen here so you can see it as well. So if you're interested in watching it, you can watch it at either of these places: CBC in Barbados, Winners TV in St. Lucia, Sportsmax TV and the Sportsmax app, Grenada Broadcasting Network, Channel 7, CVM TV in Jamaica, CNC3 in Trinidad and Tobago, and ZNS in Barbados. Okay, in Bahamas, sorry. So those are the places that you can watch it if you're interested in watching it. Okay. ZNS not showing it. Yeah, I was looking for it on ZNS earlier, but in my location it was showing the swimming as well. Not sure what's happening there, but on World Athletics website, that's what it says. Says they're expected to be showing it. So, all right, they're on the marks. I'm watching it on Sportsmax. Track Diamond. I'm watching it on Sportsmax directly. If you have the Sportsmax app, you can watch it on there as well. So I'm sure of Sportsmax. I'm sure of Sportsmax. Yeah, I am sure of Sportsmax. Yeah, big up Jamaica and Antigua. Yeah, big up. All right, so Jamaica in the lead in this one as we approach 50 meters. Bahamas is coming in strong. Does she have enough to overtake the Jamaican? And she does, and overtakes her on the line. So Bahamas first, Jamaica second, 53.69 is the flash time, and this is the 400 meters for girls semifinals. Okay, so Bahamas, Keizra Thomas, 53.74, wins it with Jamaica being placed second. Watching it now. Good. Good, 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 good. Glad we could help track Diamond on the app. Okay. So as I mentioned, if you have the Sportsmax app, you can watch it there. If you don't, you can, yeah, you can probably find it on your television and watch it there too. Okay. So we just saw the second semifinal, 400 meters for girls under 17. We still have for the older girls, and we have for the boys as well coming up. So a lot of she not beating Fletcher in the finals. Great Jamaica, great on the 400 meters. 400 meters. All right, so from that one that we just saw, the the results are as follows. We had Keizra Thomas out of Bahamas in first with 53.74. We have Nastasia Fletcher in second from Jamaica, 53.82. We have Chanel Thomas out of St. Kitts and Nevis in third with 55.97. All right. Marissa Thomas, Guyana in fourth, 58.08. Cassia Paul, St. Lucia, 58.56. Tia Applewaite out of Barbados with 59.38. And we have Chrisanne Williams, 1 minute flat, with from Turks and Caicos in seventh, and Emma McIntosh from Grenada in eighth. All right, yep. So smash the like button, folks. Remember, as soon as you hop on to the stream, smash the like button. The more likes the videos have, the wider the reach. Okay. Minimum effort, maximum impact. Minimum effort, maximum impact. So now we're over to the boys under 17. The boys under 17, as the athletes are preparing their blocks. Ready in the blocks? Looks like it's a boys under 17. Yeah, looks like it's a boys under 17. So the boys under 17 is about to kick off, and this is the first semifinal for the boys. Okay, we just saw two for the girls, Jamaica second in both, and now it's time for the boys. We'll get your starters in a second, okay? We'll have your starters for you in a second, in a chippy. Still waiting on it. Abigail Campbell all the way. All right, track and field action this weekend, folks. But as I said, we have a lot of content coming up. We have track and field action in the next couple of weeks, but we also have football action afterwards. Richie Royal production. Big up yourself, Richie Royal. Uh, yeah, it is Halftime TV live and in living colors. So your starters for the 400 meters, and this is under 17 for boys, are as follows. We have is that Cordy Lewis out of Trinidad and Tobago, Aidan Moore out of Barbados, Nicky Coy Bramwell running out of lane 4 from Jamaica, Shavano Nixon out of Bahamas runs out of lane 5, Grenada in lane 6 with Kimal Murray. In lane 7, we have Dalen Scott out of Bermuda, and in lane 8, we have Turks and Caicos Rayvon Black. All right. So those are your starters. Lewis, Moore, Bramwell, Nixon, Murray, Scott, and Black in that order. Jamaica's Nicky Coy Bramwell, one of the heavy favorites, obviously, to win this one. But the race is run on the track. So let's see. They're on their marks. Set. And the athletes have been asked to stand up. So the athletes have been asked to stand, which even builds more onto the nerves. So while we wait, Corday Lewis, Trinidad and Tobago, running out of lane 2. Lane running out of lane 2. Lane 1 is empty. We have lane 3, Aidan Moore. In lane 4, Nicky Coy Bramwell. In lane 5, Shavano Nixon. Lane 6, Kimal Murray. In lane 7, Dalen Scott. And in lane 8, we have Rayvon Black. Sanola, I think I heard something like that. I think I heard something like that, but he's here, so he's here, so. And keep on smashing the like button on the stream, folks. Keep on smashing the like button. Let's see if we can get this stream to at least 100 likes. The athletes are on their marks. Ooh, again, they've been asked to stand. I don't know what's happening here. For the afternoon session, Halftime TV family, we will be covering the finals. Okay, so we won't do the semifinals. We'll be back at just about 8 o'clock this evening to do the finals for the 100 meters. Okay, so look out for that. 8 o'clock this evening, the finals for the 100 meter, or better yet, 7 o'clock this evening. 7 o'clock this evening, we'll be back to do the finals for the 100 meters. Okay. Okie dokie. And big up on yourself as well. Last week, I think we did exceptionally great. All the support that we got from you, the viewers and subscribers, it went a long way. All right, so they're off. Third time of asking. And remember, this is a 400 meters, so they have to go around the field once. Okay. Still haven't identified a leader as yet. Looks as if Grenada is pushing out. Looks as if Grenada is pushing out, but Nicky Coy Bramwell now looking to assert himself on this one as we approach the final 100 meters now. Bramwell in the lead. Bramwell in the lead, followed closely by the Bahamian, who is running through. Bramwell looking over his shoulder as Paul from Bahamas comes in second. So Bramwell gets a job done, just about 50 flat, and doesn't even celebrate, but gets a job done and walks off Too easy. Yes, we'll be back 7 tonight to do the finals for the 100 meters. Okay, 7 tonight. Nikki Coy Bramwell 50.23, and that's the under 17. Okay, so Bramwell securing victory, and this is Jamaica's first win in the semi-final round. We came second in both the female under 17s. But nonetheless, what we'll do is, I just think Nikki has the kid tape on his right hammy. True, true. Yeah, I have to keep it close, eh? So Jamaica first, Bahamas second in that one. What we'll do, we'll provide the full finishing list for that one in a second. So you, the viewers and subscribers, are updated. As I said, the CARIFTA website has been a bit finicky today, so we are having to improvise a bit. Okay, we have to improvise because we have a duty to you, the viewers and subscribers, to ensure that you are in the loop. So, for semi-final number 1 for the boys under 17, the winners are as follows. We have Nikki Coy Bramwell 50.23 in second. We have Shavano Nixon out of the Bahamas with 50.39. Aiden Moore out of Barbados 51.03. In fourth, we have Grenada's Kimal Murray 51.14. In fifth, Turks and Caicos Raven Black 51.62. And in sixth place, we have Corday Lewis 52.50. And in seventh, we have Dalen Scott 55.85. Okay, so those are the finishers for the under 17 semi-final number 1, or prelims number 1, if you want to call it that, for the boys. Remember, we're just doing the preliminaries and then the finals. Okay, or you can call it semi-final and final, whichever way you want to put it. For the football fans, Mikel Antonio, Reggae Boy, got on the score sheet this morning for West Ham. That game finished 4-3. Very eventful game. Mikel Antonio scoring the first goal for West Ham, who would later go on to lose by 4-3. Alexander Isaac scoring twice there and getting an assist for Newcastle as they came away victors. So for the second semi-final, now back to track and field action. For the second semi-final for the boys, we only have 1, 2, 3. We only have 6 starters. So lane 1 and lane 8 are both empty. The starters are as follows: Trinidad and Tobago Cheslon Garden running out of lane 2. Cameron Mathlin out of Grenada in lane 3. Paul Henry out of Jamaica, lane 4. Egan Neely out of Bahamas in lane 5. We have Caden Prasad in lane 6, and in lane 7 out of Turks and Caicos, we have Ali Eliasu. Okay, so smash the like button as soon as you hop on, folks, for the stream later today for the 100 meters final. It will be subscribers only, so please ensure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. Okay, so hit the subscribe button, turn the notification on. That way, as soon as we start live streaming, you are notified. All right. All right, semi-final number 2 for the boys. Semi-final number 2 for the boys. The athletes are in their blocks. They're on their marks. I don't know what's happening with the blocks today, but again, the athletes are back on their feet. The camera seems to be tracking Garden very closely to Trinidad and Tobago, running out of lane 2. The Trinidadian fans are showing their support from the stands. They're making it known that, hey, we're here to support our guy. The gun not firing. Track them. A gun stick. Big up yourself or co-host Jassy for the track and field season. Hopefully we'll see you a little bit later on this season. So big up Jassy anywhere in the world you're at right now. Um, very busy traveling lately. So big up yourself. The athletes are on their marks again. Set and they're off. Bless up ML Shaw. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. So Jamaica's Paul Henry running out of lane 4. In lane 3, we have Cameron Mathlin out of Grenada. We have Prasad in lane 6 out of Guyana, who is looking to impose himself on this race from early on. Egan Neely out of Bahamas looks good as well. Jamaica being sandwiched by both these athletes as Paul Henry. We approach the final 100 meters. Looks as if it's Prasad in the lead. Oh, Cameron Maitland in the lead, sorry. And ooh, ooh, strange finish there. Strange finish. So Cameron Mathlin out of Grenada wins it with 49.09 seconds. So Grenada wins this one, 49.09 seconds. Just coming on, what happened to Bramwell? Yeah, Bramwell won his one. So Bramwell won just before this. uh, big up folks in the comment section. Hilarious, eh? The comment, big up the comment family. So all set over there, all set over there. So 83 folks on the live, please ensure you're smashing the like button. We're now down to the final 400 meters before the break, and we're taking the lunch break. So the finishers from that one are as follows. We have Cameron Mathlin out of Grenada in first, 49.09. In second, we have Egan Neely out of Bahamas, 49.51. Caden Prasad out of Guyana, 49.53. Paul Henry out of Jamaica, 49.54. So Jamaica finished fourth in that one. Where can we find a live feed link? Here, Welsh. All right. Trinidad and Tobago in fifth with Shezlan Garden, and sixth place, or did not finish, Eliasu out of Turks. Okay, Sportsmax up. Yep, thank you. Thank you for that. So if you want to watch it, you can watch it on Sportsmax app, or you can watch it on Sportsmax. So the actual channel Sportsmax or the app, whichever one you prefer. So now we're over to the girls under 20, sorry. The girls under 20. The 400 meters for girls under 20. Honky dory. All right. So 89 on the stream. Please ensure that you're smashing the like button. I know we'll have a whole lot more of you guys here later on today when we're doing the 100-meter finals. So ensure that you're smashing the like button and turning the notifications on if you haven't yet subscribed. Okay. Right. All right, so your starters for this, the 400 meters preliminary, and it's under 20 for girls. It's as follows. Based on what I saw, chance, I think this will be Jamaica's worst year. Oh, all right, so we have Brian Barnett out of Haiti running out of lane 2. Lane 3, we have St. Lucia Hannah Charles. In lane 4, we have Abigail Campbell out of Jamaica. Lane 5, we have Marissa McPherson. In lane 6, Bahamas Shania Adderley. In lane 7, Renisha Johnson. And in lane 8, we have Ariel Archer. So those are your starters, 400 meter semifinal for girls, and this is semifinal number 1. And they're off. Clean start. First time of asking. Abigail Campbell from Jamaica, remember, running out of lane 4. And she's sandwiched by Hannah Charles and Narissa McPherson as we've just cleared 150 meters, 200 down. Abigail Campbell making her move now, already looking to impose herself on this race, coming off the backstretch now into the final 200 meters. Abigail Campbell asserting her dominance as the race continues. Abigail Campbell showing her class, really proper race management as we come off the curve now to the final 100 meters. It's Abigail Campbell being followed by the Bahamian Abigail Campbell pushing through. Close competition there. Abigail Campbell will be second. Looks as if it's Marissa McPherson out of Guyana in first, but we'll get the confirmation in a second. Not a problem. Not a problem. Thanks, Real. Sorry, so Narissa McPherson in first with 54.03. So we're watching it on Sportsmax, okay? We're watching it on Sportsmax. And to the Grenadians on the live stream, we meant no offense. We meant no offense. Okay, so apologies in advance. All right, remember, smash the like button as soon as you hop onto the stream. We just saw semifinal number 1 for the girls. Abigail Campbell in second. So Abigail Campbell is actually the 3rd Jamaican to finish second. In the semifinal, we had one first place, and that's Nikokai Bramwell. We had Paul coming in 4th. But yeah, so we'll run through. This is the first semifinal for girls under 20. Narissa McPherson out of Guyana won it with 54.03. Abigail Campbell, the Jamaican, was in second with 54.23. And Shania Adderley out of Bahamas, third with 54.50. Hannah Charles out of St. Lucia was fourth with 56.41. Okay, now we're over to semifinal number 2 as the athletes are inspecting their blocks. The athletes inspecting their blocks, let them know we Jamaican don't support it, don't push it. All right, so yeah. So we're getting ready, and this is semifinal number 2. We're not instigating a Caribbean wars, a war of words, and that has been happening on Twitter for the last couple of weeks. Well, I'm not sure what's the situation with the Sportsmax app. I'm not sure what the situation with Sportsmax app. I'm actually watching it on Sportsmax channel on my television, so I don't know if you have to pay for the app or you just download it and watch it. I'm not sure. Someone in the comment section, please let us know if you have to pay for the app, because honestly, I'm not sure. All right. So I think we had Chuck Diamond was watching it from the Sportsmax app, but they'll be able to let us know if you have to pay for it. No, I'm watching it. I'm not paying. Okay, good. All right, so it's free on the app then. There you go. You have to pay for the app. There you go. It's free. So that's good. All right, so the starters, and this is semifinal number 2 for the girls, are as follows. We have um, Montu out of Guadeloupe. We have Tyra Charles out of St. Vincent. We have Shanique Williams out of Jamaica. And then in lane 5, Tiana Springer out of Guyana. In lane 6, we have Kadia Rock out of Barbados. In lane 7, Shafania Houston. In lane 8, we have Beliki de Rossier out of Haiti. All right, so they're off. Sportsmax app. We're stateside, bro. Try downloading the Sportsmax app and see if it allows you. Okay, I'm watching it on Sportsmax channel. World Athletics posted a couple other channels, but we've grown to realize that those channels aren't actually showing the race. Okay, so Jamaica's Shanique Williams is in command of this one as we've cleared 250 meters. Coming off now and approaching the final 100 meters, she's been kept close company by Springer out of Guyana, and it's Williams out of Jamaica and Springer out of Guyana in first and second. Springer out of Guyana walking the distance. I am impressed, I must say, as Springer makes this one look easy. And second place, we have Shanique Williams out of Jamaica. So Springer out of Guyana, Tiana Springer, folks, keep an eye on her. I must say she looks quite impressive in that one. Yeah, go on Sportsmax and I don't see live feed. Springer out of Guyana. She's looked the most impressive so far, I must say. She's there, but she's Shania Douglas. She's doing the 200 meters. And people, please remember, we had the CARIFTA trials. Okay, so not necessarily the athletes who came first at champs will be participating or will be running at the CARIFTA games. Okay, so we had the CARIFTA trials separate from champs. Okay, all right, so finishers in that one, we had Tiana Springer. We had Tiana Springer. And then in second place, we had Shanique Williams. And in third place, we have Tyra Charles. Remember, we still have a couple more to go. Still have a couple more to go. Smash the like button, subscribe to Halftime TV if you haven't yet done so. What we'll do is after this live stream, we will return later on this evening for the finals of the 100 meters. So look out for that. Final of the 100 meters later on this evening. And for just for informational purposes, we're going to be providing you with just some updates on the Jamaican athletes that are taking part at the championship. All right, so in the 400 meters, for under 17, Jamaica took 3 athletes for the under 17 level, and this is the female, and 2 for the under 20. So the 2 that we have for the under 20, and this is the female, were Abigail Campbell and Shanique Williams. Okay, so in most of the areas, you're yeah, Jamaica is taking 2. On the male side for under 20, we have Marcino Rose and we have Javon Pinnock. For the under 17, we already saw Nikikoi Bramwell won his race and Paul Henry was 4th in his. Okay, so Astasia Fletcher, Trisha Lee Sutherland, we saw both of them for the female under 17. We didn't see Britannia Bailey. For the female under 20, we saw Abigail Campbell. We saw Shanique Williams. The male side, we've already seen Nikikoi Bramwell and Paul Henry. And now it's up to the under 20, where we're expecting to see Marcino Rose and Javon Pinnock. Okay, so the CARIFTA trials was separate from champs. Okay, so we have the CARIFTA trials separate, where we basically have athletes compete for their spots at the CARIFTA games. For Shania Douglas, she'll be competing in the 200 meters only. Okay, so Shania Douglas competing in the 200 meters only. All right, so 122 of you on the live stream. Please remember, smash the like button as soon as you hop on. Smash the like button. Subscribe to Halftime TV as well if you haven't yet done so. For the finals later on today, it's going to be in subscribers only mode for the first hour. So please ensure. ML Shaw, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. Sportsmax didn't actually bring it. Okay. Sportsmax didn't bring it. We didn't see it. So what we'll do is we'll try and get all the information ready for the finals. That way, when we get to the 100-meter finals, we have everything ready. All right. All right. Remember, still 400 meters under 20 for boys to go. Still 400 meters under 20 for boys to go. Smash the like button if you haven't yet done so, as we continue to monitor. How many finals this evening? All right, so we'll pull it up now so you can see it. So this is a morning session on the screen, as you can see. So we're doing the 400 meters under 20 for boys semifinals. Next, we just saw under 20 semifinal for girls. So the under 20 semifinal for boys expected to start 11:35. So the finals that are coming up later on this evening, 1500-meter finals starting at 5. Yeah, roughly 5. And then we have the 400 meters finals starting at 6. So these athletes that we're seeing now, we will see them again a little bit later on this evening at 6, sorry. And then at 7, we have the 100 meter under 17 girls finals. So is that 3 finals? Yeah, 3 finals for the track events. 3 finals for the track events. 3 finals for track events. You can watch it live on the Sportsmax app. So download the Sportsmax app if you don't have it. All right, folks, please remember to keep it as respectful as possible in the comment section. If I think you're being disrespectful, I'm either gonna block you or I'm gonna remove you. All right. So if you subscribe into the channels at the expense of one of my other viewers, I don't really need it. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll either block you or I'll remove you from the channel. You can take your abuse and all of that elsewhere. I think the world is as sad as it is now. I don't want to be a facilitator for hate and all of that on my platform. Okay, so when you come over here, it's all good vibes. Keep it positive in the comment section. If you come in the comment section and you're going to be abusing or you're going to be spilling mean words towards my viewers, then know that Halftime TV is gonna block you. All right, and you can take your subscription with you. Right, you can take your like with you too. So if you don't want to like the channel, fine. If you liking the channel is at the expense of someone else who's on here watching and trying to to be okay, then I don't want it. I'll try to do that, Saskia. I'll try. I have a commitment later on this evening. I'll try to bring my things with me, and hopefully I'll be able to do all of it. But we don't. I'm not sure. I'm not going to commit. Okay. All right. So for the 400 meters for boys under 20, the starters are as follows: Tanson Orville from Haiti. We have Osei Gardner from Antigua in lane 3. In lane 4, we have Marcino Rose from Jamaica. Lane 5, we have Tagon Peterkin out of Grenada. In lane 6, we have Nikolai Clark out of Barbados. Lane 7, we have Sir Carey out of Bermuda. And in lane 8, we have the Virgin Islands. All right, and they're off, or maybe not. So I think there's only been one race so far where the athletes haven't been called back. You want to leave? We are good. All right, no problem. What I can do, I don't know. I don't have a co-host. That's the thing. So um, uh, I have to attend. Have to attend Ooh. A commitment. Attend to a commitment. So um, we'll see. We'll see. I'm watching it on the app. That's good. That's good. So what I'll do is I'll try and take my gadgets or my stuff with me, and then see if I can do the stream from there. All right, so the 400 meters, and this is the semifinal. Big up yourself, in JA, but you always keep me up to date on my track, Saskia. Yeah, that's Saskia. The pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine. I tried to ensure that everyone is up to date, because it was it was a challenge that I was having, and it was one of the main reasons why we started the Halftime TV channel as well. All right, you be in a foreign country, you want to stay up to date with the sporting news for Jamaica, whether it's track and field, whether it's football. So I decided to be that avenue. All right. So again, 136 of you on here. I expect it to be far more later on this evening, as is usually the case. So smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. As I said, later on this evening, we'll have it to subscriber mode only. So stay tuned for that. We want to ensure that the subscriptions get to at least 17,000 by the end of the weekend. All right, just about 500 off. So this one has started. Marcino Rose out of Jamaica representing, as we've cleared 100 meters. Marcino Rose going neck and neck with the Guyanese. Rose basically taking care of this race already. 300 meters down, we're approaching the final 100, well, 250 meters down, sorry. We're approaching the final 100 meters now as we come off the curve. Marcino Rose looking over his shoulders, but he's in control of this one. The under 20 for boys slowing down now, but Grenada pushing through on the outside. Rose has to put a little bit more pep in his step to kick through for first place. Marcino Rose in first for Jamaica. In second place, we had Grenada. So Rose first for Jamaica. Second place, we have Grenada. Peterkin, who is the host, which Caribbean country hosts the game? Okay, so the Grenada is currently hosting the CARIFTA Games. It's their third time hosting it. It's being held at the Kirani James Stadium. All right, Devon? You should have champs after CARIFTA. All right, so Marcino Rose winning that one. In second place, we have Tagon Peterkin out of Grenada. So Rose first, Peterkin second. We'll give you the full list of finishers in a second. So Rose first, Marcino Rose winning that one with 47.74. Tegan Peterkin 47.92. In third place, we have Osei Gardner, 49.08. Nikolai Clark from Barbados was in fourth with 49.71. In fifth place, we have Haiti's Tanson Orville, 49.89, and U.S. Virgin Islands Jaden Stapleton, 52.74. So now we're up to the final 400 meter for boys, and this is the under 20, folks. After this one, we'll do a little bit of a rundown, and then we'll probably just leave it at the hour for the morning session. All right, and then we'll be back later on this evening to do the 100 meters for sure, but the 400 meters, I'll try and get that one done. Well done, Bramwell and Rose. Let's see what Pinnock have. Yeah, so I'll try and do the 400 meters as well, but I am now committing to the 100 meters. Okay. Yeah, lighting might not be ideal either. All right, keep those comments coming in. Keep the likes coming in as well. The 400 meters semi-final for boys, the final one this morning, is about to take place. After this one, they'll break the morning session. So they'll basically call it quits on the morning session. And when we get back, it'll be the afternoon session where we will have a lot more action as well. So track and field action straight out of Grenada, the Kirani James Stadium. for CARIFTA51, a competition that Jamaica has done extremely well in over the years, and we're looking to do the same this year. All right, proper Jamaican team there, and I know fresh off the backdrop of what happened at the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Champs last week. A lot of our viewers and subscribers are pumped. You can't wait to see what the Jamaicans have in store. We know it will be an extension of last week. Oh, folks, we have the pen relays coming up as well. Halftime TV will be bringing coverage of that as well. So stay tuned for the pen relays. Okay, so the starters for the final 400 meters, we have El Depeche out of St. Vincent, Javon Pinnock out of Jamaica. In lane 3, Trinidad and Tobago, Deshaun Lezama. St. Lucia, we have Kimali Theodore. In lane 6, we have Xavier Joseph out of Turks and Caicos running out of lane 7, and Jason Simons out of Bermuda in lane 8. So we have a couple lanes empty for this one. A couple of the lanes empty. Pen relays is April. I think mid-April. Yeah, mid-April is a pen release. So we'll have that. All right. Pen release April 25 to 27, so late April. And we have Diamond League action as well. We have the Continental Tours. So what we'll do, we won't necessarily cover all the Diamond League meets. What we'll do, we'll ensure that we're covering the ones that the Jamaicans are taking place, or are taking part in, sorry. Because I know like not many of you in the Caribbean or the Jamaican diaspora are interested in races that don't have Caribbean athletes taking part. All right, so the athletes are on their mark. Set. Again, asked to stand up. Watching from Germany, Michael Evans. Big up yourself, Michael. Big up yourself, Michael. We always appreciate the support always with us here at the Halftime TV, Michael. So big up yourself. We appreciate you. All right, the athletes are off. And remember, this is a slightly depleted track, meaning we have less athletes. I think there's only 5 or 6 running in this one. Yeah, so well, 7. So empty lanes. Now, that doesn't stop the show as we approach the final 200 meters. Pinnock looking comfortable, or does he? Deshaun out of Trinidad, Pinnock looking over his shoulder, El Depeche on the other side, but Jamaica's Javon Pinnock constantly looking over his shoulders, and he wins it. So Javon Pinnock out of Jamaica, looking over his shoulders from roughly 300 meters in, as if he's calling the rest of the pack. 49.08 for his under 20. Javon Pinnock out of Jamaica wins the final semi-final for today for the 400 meters. and he'll be back for the final later on this evening. So just as he came off the backstretch for the final 100 meters, looking over his shoulders and almost as if he's calling the rest of the athletes, both from Trinidad and from Barbados. All right, so Javon Pinnock out of Jamaica, first, 49.08. Deshaun Lezama out of Trinidad and Tobago, 49.13. In third place, we have St. Vincent, AJ Depeche, 49.25. Fourth, Turks and Caicos, Xavier Joseph. And in fifth, we had Jason Simmons, 52.49 out of Bermuda. Oh, we have another one. All right, so we have another semifinal, which will be the final one. However, in this one, we don't have any Jamaicans in it, and we'll just stick around to see how it plays out. The starters are as follows: we have Condre Pascal out of Antigua, we have Mikori Crab out of British Virgin Islands, we have Zion Shepherd out of Bahamas, Kyrell Thomas, Trinidad and Tobago, Nielsen Gill out of Guyana. In lane 7, we have Richardson, Jaquan Richardson. In lane 8, we have Kieran Haynes out of Barbados. So let's see how this one plays out. And they're off. Zion Shepherd running out of lane 4. I think he's one to keep an eye on. So Zion Shepherd, one to keep an eye on in this one, as well as Kyrell Thomas out of Trinidad. So let's see what these athletes have in store. Pretty sure the Jamaicans will be looking on to see who's coming up. Shepherd approaching the 200-meter mark in the lead. 100 meters to go. It's Shepherd and Thomas going shoulder to shoulder towards the finish line. Shepherd and Thomas pushing each other to the finish line. It's going to be Thomas followed by Shepherd in first and second. So, Halftime TV here saying, I hope each and every one of you guys have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you later on this evening as we bring you coverage of the 100 meters for boys and girls under 17 and under 20. Take care. Enjoy your Saturday. And I think we can say peace out for now. Yeah, peace out for now. A little bit we talk.